Love and Samantha. I got a problem because I've been going through this since I was a kid, and I'm dealing with Texas women. And we deal with a lot of people like women like to antagonise you and laugh and do all of that. Like, and they want us when they laugh and antagonate and we keep in there and we say, well, I had to deal with those type of women like that. Like literally had to deal with a type of woman that try to make you out a joke and laugh and antagonate. Oh, so bye. And antagonate and put LOL funny and make a mock out of you. And we deal with Texas women like that's why I want something different. Like if I keep like because when we like talk to women like and they be like, I ain't ask you all that. Like I deal with a black woman for Dallas, like, hey, how you doing? My name is Hubert. And can I and she like, oh, I didn't ask you all that. All right, I'm like you didn't ever ask me nothing. Like I'm trying to understand you more. And that's what I have to deal with some Dallas women like that and selfish behavior, like that antagonating. And Texas women, white and black, antagonate. They can be in Tyler, they can be in forward. That I had to deal with that type of energy, and I'm to the point where I don't want a woman that can antagonate me. I don't want a Texas woman that can antagonate and do those things. I want something that's a lot of different. When we get on social media, I get on Facebook and we can have that conversation. And you have some women that I like the black or white or they like to antagonate, and they have so much anger in them that it make me not want to deal with them. And it's about superior. It's about superior. It's about superior. And like I don't want to order the ballot of sexes, which women don't need a man. Like stop picking your thing on what other men doing you. And I hate those type of women that would that. Like literally. I hate those type of things, those with those things in those whenever, but the antagonating, the laughing, you get on Facebook with these women that take you for granted. And you, oh, hey, how you doing? And they antagonate over it. Texas women, Dallas women, forward, they have been doing it. Black women have been doing it, like been doing it. You can't even get to know a woman without her saying some shit that make you, and they want you to keep doing it while you being frustrated. They want to keep egging it on while you actually being frustrated. And sometimes a man got to be like, hold up. When I let this girl, I had to deal, when I let this girl keep on making me being frustrated, or I just move on and trying to find somebody, and that's what it always been about me. I'm not going to keep putting in my effort where we deal with women that like to antagonate men. We see it on like it when women trying to dog people. It's at the jobs. I had to deal with that with a black woman talking about I don't like niggas. But it plays in with lesbian and sexist because of all of those things. It plays in that shit like how women turn into lesbians. It turned in, but a woman will judge another nigga. I had to deal with something with Doug Miller Charles pulling me in the room, and Russell and Renee and this black woman that dressed. I don't like nigga. You dumb and you. No, but then you know what? This guy, my brother, got caught with a whole bunch of things from his branch, and this dude I met at the Addison. He was at 4th of July, and he don't even remember me. He don't even remember me. Like he was with my brother and them, and they got caught. He don't even remember. And I told him I played that sports too, and I see people on TV doing it, like playing throwing the bags, and you win like sponsors and stuff. So I'm understanding that where we deal with stuff, but we can't let we have to find it's hard because we getting on apps and right now I gotta cancel my credit card. We're getting on apps, but women not giving us the feedback. There's 1,000 niggas and they're not giving us the feedback. And I hate getting on Bumblebee and you want to meet coffee, but we are not getting the feedback. I went on the Christian app and I say, you hung up on me on the first time. Like you asked me, you think Jesus died for us? And she hung up. But most people, they on app just to connect it and for a reason, but like we dealing with that type of stuff. But we don't want more. I had to deal with women like that. White women, I had to deal with another woman in the community saying, a white woman, I said, I'm not going to let you antagonate and then let you Texas women do that. Like I had to deal with, my brother was talking, my two brothers smashed this white girl named Cece and another white girl named Cece, and she tried to make me out a joke. And she never get along with me. But if you become famous, I'ma laugh. Because you're a racist. But I had to deal with my brother and then when we talk about family stuff and deal with my brother, be like, I'm just trying to get in where but that's not the case when we dealing with stuff. And people think they can just come around because they fucking your brother and they can treat you bad. And that's where the disruption happens. But you gotta let people understand, like, you ain't gonna let one. And about 10, 20 years later, I asked her on add her on the Facebook, and she used to work at a massage parlor as Farmers Branch or Addison. And she gotta understand I can't always be there. Like me and her was tight. Like me and her tight, like tight. We me and CC out of any other the white CC, we was tight. We got along. We did almost everything. And when she got home from work, I met her. We had that great thing with that one. But the thing is that, one day I started to move a lot more in school and I started to have to do a lot and I couldn't be in that domain. Like people didn't know I was going to colleges. I was doing stuff after school. I still had to go to big lots. I was participating and people don't understand that. Like when I'm in college, I'm going to thrift stores while I'm in high school and doing stuff like CC them never understand. Like I had a lot on my plate that we had to do Victoria's Secret. I had Turner. Me and Newman Smith and Turner with our teachers, we collided with each other. And I had so much to do, like, and people like understanding, like I never was in the classroom. We're elementary school. I couldn't always be in that format. And we always got and farmers in Addison. They had a massage place in Addison. And me and her used to be tight as hell. And that one thing that one day I didn't make it flipped upside down. That one day I didn't bend that for you. It flipped upside down. And like, it just turned one day, and it flipped upside down. That one day, and me and her haven't been cool in 10, 20 years. I got a kid, you start laughing, but you want to block. And people would doubt you. It's like my cousin talking about he don't want to eat with me, but he got 6 and 7 baby mamas, and they're getting intimidated. These women ain't strong enough. I told my brother, these women ain't strong enough for me in Texas. They let other people intimidate them. Christina did it with a friend by Walmart. They let people intimidate them. Like I had to deal with stuff. I told my brother, I can't be the only one strong. I'm 15, 14 years old. I got jobs, but I told my ex, and I see you talking about relationship with Tyrese and them and with my ex, and I'm like, hold up. I can't be the only one that's strong and not paying attention to the bullshit. And when I'm talking to other kids unlikely, And I did the same thing with my friends that went to Creekview, and I was almost out of school. And they told me about, and they got babies together now. But I had to realize where I went wrong. And you got to try to not let the cousins or your friends get in your relationship. When you have time, and we didn't have that, because the mom and the dad and them, we didn't have that time to ourselves. Like me and Sabina didn't have that time. The friends are jealous. When I tell people, let me tell you something. I told Sabina, and I got her, and I told her, her mama said, I'm close to you. We sitting by the mirror stuff. I say, you have my heart. That means Sabina had my heart that understand me. Oh, say, I'm close to you now. You talking about body. I only allow the people to see me when you talking about body. I'm talking about Sabina had my heart. What do you, and you trying to act like you understand. Like I had to deal with a whole lot of things, loving Samantha, that I didn't like want to deal with in those format plans. And then me and her mama arguing about my. No, we can still. I don't need that for us to be together and do all of those things of what you're talking about. I'm not out to argue you with about something that you could have, but you get around with 14 and another teenager, and you think something. And that's what I had to deal with things when I had to deal with things. Like I had to deal with those things. I know Sabina, mom, them got me stuff for Christmas, and I got her and things and all of those things and stuff. So I'm not. It's not that we let jealous friends and cousins get in the opinion of those things. It's where the conflict at. Miss Sabina's at Perry, we're at, and her friends talking trash about the relationship, hating on it. And when Master P says something about the brand, I'm working. I got jewelry. I'm going to the mall and buy my jewelry. I'm going to the mall and I'm buying it at the Galleria Mall, and we going to buy things. But I'm not have to argue about us being together in those format plans. So I had to deal with a lot of stuff, but in all of this, but like I'm not even talking to this girl at this window because her mama got a problem. Like, and I try to tell Marissa, thinking I say no, man. Like dealing with Sabina, no, man. Like that girl is a friend because her mama got some damn issues. Like, and her mom don't even know me, and she talking shit in Nickel Mania by Carrollton, Texas, over there by the Wendy's toys over there. And I'm like, hold up. And this is the same time this was going on in 2019. And I'm like, hold up for a second. She worked at the Wendy's over there. And got her mama cutting and coming, having a foot. You a grown ass woman. I'm not that to deal with like them. I told Mirza, it's not like that at me and Sabina. It's not like that. I'm arguing with him about it. I'm not talking to this girl like that. It was just another friend helping each other out. But she got me something and I got her something. And she can accept the gift it's a gift. It's lovely earring. It's not the expensive thing, but you gotta accept what matters, accept what the goodest thing. And you got once you accept that, something big, then that gift will be bigger than that. She couldn't even accept that when I went to Walgreens and got her a gift. In that friendship, in that thing. I had to deal with a lot of a woman. Let me tell you, a woman got a PUS why I'm the target here. They're gonna put a nigga in front of your face to distract you. And when we deal with that stuff, and I tell these other teenagers, and they going through the same thing, and I say, I can tell you that. And they talking about what's my most memorable moment as a teenager and in a relationship. Me and Sabina hugging each other in the cold and keeping each other warm and taking the gum out. That's how I move. And I can talk about those things before I even met people. Like, but those things we got to understand. Like, a woman can be scared in a scary movie. She can be scared. Man, there's so many things with that situation. So I'm having to deal with those things like if you walk past a bunch of I'm in school and we have to deal with that in Newman Smith and they pretty, but they look they pay attention to everybody else and you find you something that amazes you and their connections are so great with those things because other business others that these people in your school taking you for granted. And those things and what we gotta understand how big a disappointment that can be where we go find love and we go find something else where things adding that thing. Like one of my classmates, I saw at the thing like Miss Chastity, she in the dance team for New Smith. And she liked me, but Miss Chastity never let her get that because the understanding conflict that they had and never let her get to me like there was another classmate and the conflict that I had in school. So we wanted to go to prom and all of that. It was another one of my classmates that I saw. And not the dude that deal with Joshua that stayed under um they was another classmate. And I can tell by the personality and the light, but Miss Chastity didn't want to let that happen because it's so much conflict. And we wanted to go to the dance, and Miss Chastity and them there. It's too much of conflict. And her mom and we and is a student, is a classmate of mine. She's nice and beautiful, and we left, but Miss Chastity didn't want to let that happen. They didn't want to let that happen. Go to the prom or whatever that is. That was actually too much conflict at Newman Smith. So Miss Chastity stopped that from happening. And that's not a bad thing at that time. But me in the hallways and stuff and doing that stuff. So that wasn't a bad idea. And I didn't kind of wasn't mad at my teacher before it, but it was conflict. And I needed to understand those things. My classmate liked me, and she showed me a picture with a number, and Joshua dated Angel, a girl named Angel, they call her Angel, and I saw her in the Walmart, and I saw all my classmates and popping up for Miss Chastity when I'm at Newman Smith, so and all of that stuff. I remember this person that stayed underneath Sabina and married Sabina. He and this lady was. I found that he died. He put his hands on me. And because Joshua, the other brother, didn't get along. Me and him didn't get along. But my classmate, we got along. And he said, Hubert, I'm sorry for what my brother and them did. Me and his other brother don't got, and my dad did. And he was sorry for it. He put his hand on me. And my brother made a call, a threatened call. And he tried to use that call, but you put your hand on me because of what your side, and he died. Like, and that's when we got to do when you got apartment manager kids there. And this was back when Skylar and other people, like a woman don't realize you are a woman. You thinking you all that in the bag of a chips, and you all of that, and you thinking you all that in the bag of chips, and it's not like that. And it's not like that. You thinking you all that in a bag of chips. So I had to deal with those things like you just, and then you talking about leftovers with Mikey and all that. Woman, you don't get it, right? You don't get it. And all I can do is sit up there and walk away from the stupidity. That's all I can do. You don't get it yet. You don't get it that I'm a target. You still don't get it. You still clueless. I had to deal with a lot of stuff in Carrollton dealing with Marissa and their friends. And their friends wouldn't tell. I come in with, we selling weed, we doing all of that. I didn't have to do it. I'm already good. That's not what it does. I'm already good. They didn't try to give me this. No, I say no, because I know who was already watching. Mirza, all this stuff was going on in 2019 when the Carrollton police themselves. He's like this. And I'm like, how stupid can you be, Carrollton? And this dude like this in this time, and I say, I'm going through Addison Mirza's waiting on me to come to his house so we can do music. And Rick say he's working for the. No, I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. And that's why I told Mirza no when he wanted me to sell. We know. I already know somebody was watching my social media. No. What you know, you're going to always have somebody hating on social media. Even if you're not direct in contact with them and they just watching you. That can be the biggest downgrade of those things. And you're not meeting a government worker or somebody that can report you. That's the biggest thing we have to understand. I'm talking about Social Security, but I'm not going to deal with the people about that bullcrap. You're a woman with legs. But if a woman not going to have the balls to have enough respect for herself, why the sister pay attention to her? You let your cousin them get it. Why the sister get into it? I'm going to tell you love for me. When you can drip for somebody and the heart can drip. And you don't have to worry about ever cheating on somebody because you know your heart is dripping for them. And you know the understanding of those things. And sometimes, when I dealt with Sabina and them, and sometimes we couldn't be together, I couldn't hardly get out of my bed. That my spirit was tripping. But I had to tell God, please help me get up on my bed to carry this on. My heart, I felt it, the pain of the trip. I felt it dealing with her, man. And songs identify us. And we used to play songs. One day we would cross paths. And your mom and them getting on to me about my kid. No, that my kid don't even need that. Oh, my kid just need time. That's all he need at the end of the day. Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me. Ain't nothing wrong with this phone. Yes, people can hear me. Trust me, they can hear me. Come on, stop playing the mind games. And I see the viewpoints. But love is when the heart dripping, you can't get out of bed with somebody. And I think another thing. What I think every morning, every evening, every night, I want to kiss my woman 5 times on her cheeks, kiss her 5 times on her lips, kiss her 5 times on her breast, kiss her 5 times on between her chest, kiss her 5 times on her stomach. Kiss her 5 times between her legs. Kiss her 5 times. I want to when you're mad in the morning, when you don't feel like getting up, when I get up before you. I know how women can be grouchy. When I get up, I want to see that smile when I'm kissing you on your cheeks. And we have to understand love and understanding. Sometimes when I was dating this Iranian chick, and I had to deal with Samantha's boyfriend trying to holler at my girlfriend. And we chilling at the hey, I had to deal with her trying to holler, and I called Samantha, and Orion trying to my chick, my Chinese girlfriend tried to get on my case about it. No, because she tried to holler at you, and she dating Samantha. He dating Samantha, and I got on to her about it. She stays in Plano, but she worked at this hotel, and she would give me money to go to a bar. While she work, I need you. While I work, she get out the tip jar. While I work, you go grab this, and you go have fun. And I just used to sit at the bar in Fort Worth. They used to sit there and just have fun and just enjoy each other. And you had niggas telling you when Ryan came over there, or when I stayed behind the donut place by Turner, we stayed as an apartment. You don't got no swag, and your girlfriend have confidence in you, and everybody talk that trash and all of those things and stuff like that. And everybody talk those trash, and I'm like, hold up. My girlfriend said, I got swag. But I had to get on Samantha because Samantha's boyfriend, them having sex on their mama bed. I'm like, no, you don't do that, man. So, one thing I liked about that was we got the candles. It wasn't, we got the candles. Um, Me and her put the candles on the shower. We did not have sex. I kissed her body, I kissed her cheeks, I kissed her lips. I got down on her and I kissed down there between her legs while the shower runs. And we hold each other. And we hold each other. It's about holding each other while the candles is on each part of the tub, the shower, holding each other. That's what it's about, enjoying each other. That's what it's about, enjoying each other. And I had to understand, you know, I hate when I let my brother borrow my phone, man, because that can get in big trouble. You let somebody borrow a call, but texting, that shit, I paid the price for that. Like literally paid the price for that with her in that like relationship and dealing with it. I had to let people borrow my Facebook and some of my Facebook shit. And I really paid the price for those things. Let my brother use my Facebook when people can't get into their Facebook. So I'm like, hold up for a second, hold up for a second, hold up for a second. Uh, yeah, and I had to do a lot of bullshit. But yeah, I had to go through a lot of shit, man. I'm like, damn, like that way you gotta stop letting people delete it or something. Then your girlfriend gonna think you're cheating on you because you're deleting the text message. I'm like, don't let your brother boys. If they gonna make a call, make a call. If people can't answer their damn phone or something, I'm. That's a big problem for me, and that's one of the reasons shit got me in trouble. Like literally. Like we have to deal with that shit. Your brother don't have a phone, but you let them borrow it. They don't have can't get into their Facebook, but you let them use the Facebook to message. And that shit is like understanding. I be going through it, bro. I be going. I said heck it. I said heck it. And then I'm out of a relationship, and Summer sister got a baby by my friend Nathan. And before 2019 happened, that girl in Dallas got into it. And I asked him about me having sex with Nathan's baby mama. And we had sex for like 6, 7 days straight with non-stop. And she told me she was on the pill. And he tried to question me about that. Ask Sky, because Sky was talking about at the same time we was in Plano. She talking about he gonna tell Sabina. I say, look, Sabina ain't worried about a damn thing about me. She got stuff going on with her cousin and her damn Mikey. Stop telling them if I'm fucking your sister or not, man. Shit, that ain't nothing to do with her. But she's out there doing what she wanna do. I hate people doing that shit, like literally. She don't give a fuck about me. I hate that relationship. All right, if me and your sister's getting it and we made it a sex thing, what is a sex thing? We didn't hardly take no breaks. So it's like Buffy the Vampire. It was in there under that spell, right? And they tell the mix up. They stood up in the house and they tore it up. They just so one thing I had to realize, Sabina's family is a different tradition. I was never taught to let my woman do all the work. If she have a long day, take her shoe off, take her socks off. And that's the things I was taught. I watched Mirza family bring them food, but I was never taught those things. Like I was never taught those things. Opening your door, run your woman bath water. And we gotta start start getting stuff from Bath and Beyond's. Before your woman get home, can you get the Bath and Beyond stuff? If she want to take a shower or a bath, what stuff? Put some stuff in the water for her. Just do those things. I just think that's the quality. I had to learn how to massage a woman while I was like in a open relationship, and I had to watch videos. And Nikki used to tell me those things. I remember Nikki talking about I'm always doing for stuff people know, but why nobody can't save me? Because you're always messing over people. Why nobody can come? You're always messing over. You're always blind. You want somebody to save you, but you're always trickery. I had to deal in it with you always trickery. I talked to a lot of people in Springfield, Missouri. I'm dealing with her, right? And she got caught with my cousin in jail in Dallas. And she had a warrant in Springfield, Missouri. And she had a warrant. And I'm talking to her friends. She telling her friends, but she get back out and do. I couldn't trust that. Her cousins, her brother is acting jealous. Nikki brother acting jealous and shit. Oh, talking about everything I buy, that's fake. Everything I buy, everybody. You talk that, and he got something to say. He come and whisper and say, I don't got time for that. And then I'm in Garland, and this girl in Garland gonna talk about everybody ain't your friend, and look at me, go ahead with that stuff. When you trying to manipulate people, and this girl mama acting scared of me, I'm like, I can't see this shit. What's going on in here with this lady Nikki mom and all the rest of these people, man? Y'all got some serious motherfucking problems. Like, I had to deal with that, love and cement. I had to deal with that. Her brothers getting jealous because you going to Foot Locker and doing all of those things. That you need to stop that, man. Baby, you making $1,000 a night and you can't got nothing to show for it. I don't need your money. I got my own. I don't need your money. I got my own. I want you to take care of you. You can help out. No, I need my own. We had our relationship with nigga, but I was like, no, I didn't. That never was the thing to ask for something. I had my own. We chill. We do all of those things, but I had my own. But baby, if you making 1,000 a night doing whatever you doing, and you spending you wasting your time on your, how can we understand those moments? All of them got a motive. Hey, that's why I'm not doing no business with Dallas. And they just gonna have to suck it up. That's just the way Dallas, Love and Samantha, rules was broken. I just filed the civil. They just gonna have to suck it up in Dallas. I'm not taking nothing. And I told them to call me up there before we have anything. Call me up there. I ain't about to fuck with them like that. Trap Boy Freddy is a liar. And them same niggas that listening to him, that want a piece of the pie. I'm not doing no business with you. God don't want to even do business on that line. I just filed a civil rights complaint on everybody that voted for Trump on them. I filed a $30 million suit for all of the voters and the voters that to come. So I wish I can file it on every damn state and every legislature. But Texas was the main problem where I had the problem at. Look, I fell in love with Heartland. It's a Heartland, a TV show. It reminded me of my band because my band teacher used to get on my butt like Fantasy Williams. They turned into elementary school. And man, like, why you talking to the cheerleaders? Why you talking to that police officer with the horse and you talking to the horse? And why are you doing that? And he used to always give me, then I told you to get in line. And we have to be there before anybody in the band of Mighty Girl. And we have to be there before anybody. We have to be there for anybody. I let that person lie, man. They on some lying stuff. I don't want to deal with them. They on some lying stuff. This is why I don't want to eat with them and affiliate with them. They're willing to support a liar and Yellow Breeze and be behind Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Breeze in them. Hey, if they take that blueprint, I'm going to sue them for them. They don't know that people in Paris and London wanted to be on my team and Bonds was being made. I ain't worried about this dude, man, and Bonds was being made. I ain't worried about him. I'm going to tell him, I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you. I want to tell you something. I am not worried about you, Trap or Freddy. I have made bonds with everybody that on different platforms, not on Snapchat, not on Instagram, Twitter, people in Chicago, New York, Detroit. Y'all all, it's all about y'all that already have money already. It's all about y'all, but the bonds, I listen to people on my broadcast. I listen to them on my other broadcasts. I don't be on there. Y'all don't know how to network, and I've been networking. But you know what, man? They can have you. They can have your racism. But you're not going to stop me from moving forward. And govern that, I sold my soul. Boy, you a coward. I sold my soul. Look at you. Boy, you beyond coward, boy. My connection more than your lies. Everybody in LA, like I just talked the guy off a lie me, where you want to go at? And he told me, thank you, Huber, for not just because most people don't like to listen. Hey, he about to get 50 more years. He
I'm gonna tell you something.
Hey, that tamping with something. Tamping with a social. I don't care about his lies, man. I know he lying. I ain't trying to steal nothing away from these women. I ain't trying to get in no relationship. Y'all are a threat. You are a threat. I ain't worried about trap boyfriend, but let's go. We talking about things. I wish I could stay on the same conversation. But shout out to you, love, Miss Samantha. I hope you and Tyrese work out everything. If not, you sound like you're a beautiful woman. And I understand all relationship have is have its ups and downs. Have its ups and downs. Sometimes you need to have a day or a month or a year to each other. Just stay a year, take a year off.
You can't be out here without that.
Take a year off with each other. Take a year off with each other. Take a year off with each other. Just enjoy each other. No eruption, no nothing. You got your daughter in your room. You got everything that you need. And he already married, but if you ever get in a relationship, a year, no social media, and love each other, enjoy each other. The thing is, the most get back to what the connection you want. You just leave all of the noise, the outside world alone if you want the connection to come back. But I'm not getting in no relationship or nothing. Marvin already told me some things what they was trying to do and the stupidity that comes with it.